out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Well, good morning, Lander Tiger fans. The Lander Lady Tigers against the Glenrock Lady Herders are coming up next here on KFCW 93.1 and on Wild Today YouTube. In the game that you can just hear the horn ending that game. It was the Pinedale Lady Wranglers 63 and the Newcastle Lady Dogies 30. And a good friend of ours, Tony Holt, was here officiating the game from most recently at Cody. And it's nice to see him here today. But joining me today is Jerry Muchmore. Jerry, good morning.
Good morning to you. Looking forward to the first of a doubleheader we got today. We got the 10:30 game and the 4:30 game.
Yes, and Lander yesterday defeated Douglas 43-25. Other games in the Rawlins Winter Girls Classic, it was Glenrock over Mountain View 58-37. Pinedale defeated Rawlins 73-40. Lyman over Newcastle 60-27. Douglas over Mountain View 61-23, and Lyman over Rawlins 57-35. In the companion to this tournament going on up in Pinedale, in the boys game, it was Douglas 67, Lander Valley 53. Lander had won against Douglas by 1 point earlier last year in the Christmas season. Other games on the boys' side, Mountain View beat Newcastle 63-44, Rawlins over Lyman 55-54, and Pinedale over Glenrock 72-61. And this girls' game, I'll tell you what, we've had a nice crowd for every game here. A lot of folks from Rawlins coming out to see the games, and some of these teams, like Lander, for example, travels very well. I just was talking to a bunch of Lander fans out in the lobby. So the Tigers and the Lady Glenrock Herders coming up this morning. And we'll be right back with more of the Winter Classic pregame show after we listen to this on KFCW 93.1.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont.
Bernie over, Jerry Muchmore back with you at Rawlins High School, the Winter Classic for the girls team. Looking at some scores involving Fremont County teams from yesterday around the state. On the girls' side, Grable defeated Wind River 73-21. It was Wyoming Indian over Reindeer, Montana 87-25. Bighorn defeated Thermopolis 52-34. Sundance over Thermopolis 38-35. Shoshone defeated Wright by 10, 56-46. and it was Cheyenne Central over Riverton 73-36. On the boys' side, from basketball action yesterday around the state, Grable defeated Wind River 60-19. St. Stephen's over DuBois 96-26. Wyoming Indian defeated Lane-Beer, Montana 76-63. Shoshone over Sundance 49-39. Wright defeated Shoshone 77-53. It was Cheyenne Central over Riverton 64-44. And Thermopolis defeated Laramie. Class 2A team defeating the Class 4A team, Jerry. That score was 54-46. And here we're at the Girls Winter Classic in Pinedale. Tell you the weather's a lot better today. Just a little windy outside. Got pretty frosty last night, but no snow on the ground like there was yesterday.
Yeah, it's turned out well, and I think people can travel pretty easily to get here. It looks like the Herder fan base is showing pretty strong behind us.
Yeah, and it's nice to see these folks travel with their team, especially on the distaff girls side. Well, today's game features the Glenrock Herders. They come into this contest with a record of 6 wins and 2 losses, and the Lander Valley Tigers have 8 wins and 1 loss. And looking at the records for each of these teams, let's see, what did I do with my sheet? Disappeared. Well, I'll find it here in just a minute. The Lander Valley Tigers have started their season at the Lander Invite on their home floor, and they defeated Pinedale 52-42. They defeated Vermont 58-45. They defeated Newcastle 75-26. And Powell 59-43. Then in the Lander Invite, they defeated Wheatland 60-33. They beat Burns 60-34. They beat Douglas 33-23. Then on Tuesday night, they lost up at Cody 64-37. Cody's a really, really good team. And then in the first game of this Winter Classic here in Rawlins, the Lady Tigers beat Douglas 43-25. Now the Glenrock Herders, we had a chance to look at their team yesterday, Jerry, and they've got one player who really commands the floor.
Yeah, that's number 32, I believe.
Right.
She's got 19, 20 points per game average.
Yeah, Sheridan Sarve is her name, and she had 20 points in yesterday's game against, who did they play yesterday? It was Douglas. Yeah, and they also have a sophomore, Bailey Ornella, who put in 9 points yesterday. A senior, Caitlin Williams, had 15 yesterday. Peyton Hemley, a junior, had 6 points, as did Kylie Smith, a junior. So 2 players in double figures for the Glenrock Herders. And Lander, of course, is led in the scoring by Brianna Lincoln with 12 points. Daisy Goldlich has 11. Hayden Goggles, who is not playing here today, also has 11 points. David Reinhardt has 7. Alicia Oldman has 6, as does Paisley Hollinshead. Maddie Arnijak has 3 game as So those are the big scores for the Lander Valley Tigers. And yesterday we saw a new player come into the lineup, Jerry. Riley Dockery, the junior, had her first action this year.
Yeah, and she fit in very nice with that. They're starting to play some younger players like Elisa Holtman, the freshman that plays several.
Okay, back again at Rawlins High School, and I was just, we got here pretty early this morning, so I got a kind of a little tour of the aquatics and athletics facility here. They have a main gymnasium and an auxiliary gym, and in the aquatic center they have like a public area for toddlers, and they have a little running stream and a diving pool, and then they have the competition pool where they do the work. Very, very nice. And the lady runs as the Aquatic Center was telling me that they averaged about 15 birthday parties a year. And that's the room we're using as the hospitality room here.
Okay.
Well, that's the birthday party room when they have that, and they have folks come in and do birthday parties. And then, of course, that's on the shallow end of the facility. But beautiful facilities here. They're about 9 years old here in Rawlins, and it's looking good.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was most surprised by high school sports was that Wyoming has such a strong swimming program. Lander has one also that's won a few state titles, and when you go to these facilities, like I said, the Aquatic Center, it's good to see competitive sports at the high school level for the kids.
Okay, we're getting a low battery reading for our, let's see, are we plugged in even? Yep, we are. Well, let's see. We should be on AC, but we're getting a battery warning here, so I'll pay attention to that. And in the meantime, we'll come back with our starting lineups for this morning's game, our second game for the Lady Tigers, and this will be against the Glenrock Herbers. And we'll be right back after this on KFCW 93.1.